What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Rush Hour Talk. You got your boys here, the Lock Talk.
And I'm talented, ladies and gentlemen. We here.
Hey, man, we're here for something, not a new segment, but something that's very breaking news. You can see the screen right here. Ton of crazy posts. We're gonna talk about the NFL and what's been going on over here because this is like the most relevant stuff and ongoing trending stuff in sports right now. I don't know if you agree or disagree, Booby, but
Oh, I
damn.
agree. I agree. 100 times I agree. It's crazy, man. It's looking like right now. Remember when KD went to the Warriors? There's multiple moves like that happening right now. So everyone's just confused. Like, who's really going to be doing something great this season? Who's going to take advantage of their move? But we'll get into that right now.
Yeah, we're gonna give a shout out to Boo-Boo's boy NFLPREME. I recently just started following them because they've been giving some of the best alerts, the best up to date info on all these trades, NFL updates. So if you guys are on Instagram, which I believe most of you are, go give them a follow.
I could stamp that. NFL Preem, there he is. You go on Instagram right now, you put NFL Preem, and you follow him, and I promise you, he's a good. Sometimes he's even days before certain platforms, and he also gives us news that certain platforms don't even post on players that they feel like you feel they always want to post Saquon and all these, but he got other low key good players that we might not know that they actually good at the game, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he's giving us, go down for a second. Let's show the people what I'm trying to say so people don't understand. So if you go now, there's certain offensive linemen, there's certain defensive linemen that everyone does not know about. And they key players going into these teams who's trying to build. So you got to pay attention to stuff like that. Like, that's what I pay attention to more than like I'll see where that man is going before I look at where Saquon is going. See, but Mr. Burns right there going to the Giants. You feel me? Him,
Yeah,
Theo
so
Box.
there's a lot of good stuff, man. A lot of good stuff. So definitely give him a follow. Shout out to him. We're gonna be using his post to kind of like guide our conversation on some of the. We can't talk about every trade, but at least some of the trades that we want to chat about. So I think to start off, let's see. We're gonna start with I think this guy right here, right? Russ.
Oh yeah, yes sir.
My boy,
That's who
one
we
of my good
started
friends.
with.
He's a huge Steelers fan, so he's actually pretty souped about it. I have my opinions about it, but obviously I'll leave the floor to you to start it off, Booby. Like, what do you think about this trade?
A lot of people don't like it, bro. A lot of people don't like it. At first, I looked at it and I'm like, you know what? This is gonna work. This is gonna work. And then and at the end, I'm like, it might be a couple bumps on the road because when you got some people young like George Pickens and stuff like that, unless he's coming well disciplined this year, George Pickens is like A.J. Brown 2.0. If the ball's not being thrown to him, he's gonna be crying for the ball. That's what these young superstars do. When the ball's not being thrown to them or passed to them, they start catching a tantrum, and that's not cool. It throws the quarterback off. It makes the whole game plan go out the window. The whole team chemistry be out the window. But I feel like it's gonna be good for Russell Wilson, bro, because one thing for sure is look what he did with the Broncos. He did great with the Broncos, and the Broncos didn't really have anything. They barely had a defense. Like, if you're comparing it to the Steelers' defense, now he got a defense. Because one thing that motivates a man like Russell Wilson is a strong defense, going out there, putting in some work, and he gonna go out there like with the Seahawks when he had that strong defense, and he almost won 2 Super Bowls back to back. If it wasn't for one decision, that man was he was supposed to be going for a 2-peat. If it wasn't for a coach's decision, that wasn't his decision. So you see that he's a man that he gonna go about what his coaches tell him to do. Mike Tomlin, he's an amazing coach, so I feel like he's gonna coach him well, and everybody's gonna get comfortable with Russell Wilson. He builds a good chemistry with his teammates. I feel like he'll find a way to get George Pickens to relax and follow through and do what he got to do. He trusts his people, man. So he got people blocking for him. He got good running backs. You got Najee Harris, Jalen Warren.
Yeah.
Deontay Johnson's not there right now, but when you got George Pickens, you got Pat Freiermuth. He got a few options there, bro. He's gonna be great. He's gonna do better than any other quarterback could do on that team because Russ makes magic happen. Russ hasn't had a chance yet. In my opinion, I feel like he hasn't had another chance with tools. Like when he won those Super Bowls, yeah, it's football. It's 11-man game. You can't just win a game by yourself. So in those years when he won the Super Bowl, he had the tools. And after the team separated and everybody went their ways, he wasn't winning as much. You know, he had a young DK Metcalf and stuff like that, but it wasn't working for him. He only had Tyler Lockett, and Lockett wasn't going to do it for him at all times. You know, so when they got rid of him, went to Denver, he did good. He did good.
Mm-hmm.
Not all quarterbacks walk into a shitty team and make things happen, bro. I'm telling you, he did good. He did good.
Okay, no, I mean, so I understand everything you're saying. I think my personal opinion is this is definitely a big steal for the Steelers on a money standpoint. They're getting a veteran quarterback for only $1.2 million because if you guys can see here, I mean, shout out to NFLPREME for outlaying everything. Yeah. The Broncos are still paying him. So Russ is still getting paid big money, but now he's going to be able to start on a team that, you know, we'll see how they do, man. I mean, Najee Harris was pretty good. Jalen Warren kind of like popped up and started doing extremely well. They just need a better quarterback. And kind of to your point, a veteran guy like Russell, who maybe has a chip on his shoulder now because people definitely hate him. People talk so much shit about him on Denver.
Oh, man.
He got something to prove, even though, I mean, he's done a whole lot, man. So I think it's a good trade for them. My only question always is, all these old guys like Rodgers, him, can they perform? I mean, we know the old version of Russell Wilson when he was on the Seahawks. We know the old version of Rodgers when he was on the Packers. Can they still do, you know, something similar to what they were before? I doubt it. I got my doubts, but I'd say for the price they're paying, 1 year, $1.2 million, why not? Like, take the shot.
When I seen the price, I'm like, wow, you getting Russell 1.2? That's a steal, bro. We talking about a Super Bowl quarterback who went nearly back-to-back Super Bowls, and 1.2 million. Like, he's a Super Bowl quarterback, bro. That's not just any quarterback. So that's a steal. To me, that's a complete steal, man. Like, that's great. I'm excited to see what he got going on. I thought they was gonna pick up Justin Fields as another person. I'm waiting to see where he's going or what the Bears is planning to do with him. I don't know if they're gonna leave him and Caleb together. I don't know what they planning on doing, but I can't wait to see where that kid is going. I felt like the Steelers in long-term situations, they should have took Justin Fields, but Russell Wilson became the option because they're trying to chase a ring, and that is the best option when you're trying to chase a ring. Someone who already won one, not someone who needs to structure himself or try to. They're not trying to build right now. They're trying to grab people who's ready to go and make it happen.
Hey, and they only pay $1.2 million, man. So why not? Justin Fields will still be around probably next year.
No, I think he took that 1.2. I'm not mistaken. I think Denver had to pay him 38.
Denver still is upfronting the rest of his contract.
The 38 million.
I mean, yep. So like, I mean, Russell's still getting paid, so he's still motivated. Okay. And then the Steelers got him now at only $1.2 million price tag. It's better than what the Jets are doing, in my opinion. But hey.
Oh, 100 times.
Yeah.
It's a steal, bro.
Right.
1.2.
So let's see. You want to talk about the next few guys? I know you want to chat about Higgins. Well,
I do want to chat about Higgins, but let's not skip over my boy right there. You got Mitch Morse. Don't skip him. The center from the Bills. There you go. That you seen how James Cook was running that ball, getting them yards, right? Let's not forget the only reason why running backs are successful on the field is because their offensive linemen are blocking well for them.
Oh yeah.
You got rid of the heart of your offense, which is that center right there. I don't know how the Bills is going to work now. I don't believe in the running game once you get rid of the heart of your offensive line. I'm sorry. So the Jaguars picking him up. I can't wait to see what Travis Etienne is going to look like running behind him. He's a vet. He's going to be having the rest of the offensive line and the Jaguars structured up. And they're going to make things happen, bro. So let's not forget about that. Let's remember the Jaguars' run game wasn't too special. This year, this upcoming year is going to be special, bro. With Travis Etienne back then, I'm pretty sure they're going to pick somebody else up in the draft. They're going to make stuff happen, bro.
Yeah, the Jags are good, man. If they have better protection, like Lawrence could do even more stuff. He could also run. He's a fucking big dude, too. And then they also got, Calvin Ridley on the team. I mean, that team's pretty stacked. They're just young. I think that's really it. It is young. But, all right, yeah, there you go. That's huge. I didn't even know about this, so that's big,
Mitch Morse, man. He's good. He's real good, bro.
Yeah,
he's real good.
I mean, that's what the Giants needed him, bro. What the fuck is he? What did the Giants do, bro? They should have picked him up. This is what the Giants need right here. Shit. Let's see. All right, well, let's go through some of this, man.
I just got a message from NFLPREME. He's down to work with us, so I guess soon we will be having an episode with the man himself. You know what I'm saying? I would love to hear what he got to say because he got some great info, man. This man is always on point, up to date. he get things done, bro. It's not easy to do stuff like that. And if you really notice, he also covers college football. He covers other sports too, but it's not easy to do that. And he's one man only. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's impressive, man. Yeah, I mean, the posting, everything's on point. So I mean, he's getting the information really fast too. Like now, I'm like just either I watch your story or his story, and I'm seeing who's getting traded. I'm just reacting after that. Let's see. All right, there's another big one, I think. Right, T. Higgins, Bengals. See, what do you think? What do you think about this? Or what do you think is going to be happening with him?
Bengals better stop playing with their food, man. They want something to happen. They better keep T. Higgins where he's at.
Mm-hmm.
Tell him that he's not going nowhere. Tell him to structure up and make things happen. Because the Bengals, bro, let's think about it, man. Last time we had the Bengals put together was when T. Higgins was there, Joe Burrow, and Chase. Healthy, all three. What they look like. Unstoppable, bro. It took a team like that superstar Rams team to stop them, barely. Because if Aaron Donald didn't get that sack right there that closed the game out, we saw Jamar Chase wide open. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bengals fought out, bro. They played great that season when they was all together, man. And I feel like if they put them back together where they at, all of them at 100%, they just got rid of Joe Mixon. I'm not sure what their plan is when it comes down to leaving Joe Mixon out the way, bro. Joe Mixon is Joe Mixon, bro. I'm sorry, man. And he really put in that work. So he was a big impact to that year's team as well. So I wouldn't say it's gonna be completely the same when it comes down to the running game as well. But I think T. Higgins should stay in the Bengals. If personally he wants a ring, he could stay in the Bengals. They could make it happen, bro. I feel like Joe Burrow could make it happen. A healthy Joe Burrow. I mean, like, look what he was doing with Browning. That guy Browning, like, I'm not saying he's horrible, but come on, bro. If they was making it happen with Browning, imagine with Burrow. So when T. Higgins came back out of his injury, Joe Burrow got injured, so they never got to play again together. You feel me?
Yeah, no, dude, I mean, Burrow's ice in his veins, man. I'll never forget when him and Lawrence played in the college championship. Yeah. I was like, dude, this guy's a beast. Like, whenever he goes to NFL, this guy's going to kill it. I mean, and he has, man. To all extents and purposes, he's done extremely well. I mean, injuries have kind of plagued him last year. And they had a chance when he came back. They had, like, a chance to kind of make a playoff run, but then he got hurt again. And that was it for them. So, I mean, I personally think that if he's available to get traded, the Chiefs should try to pick him up. If they're looking for a wide receiver,
oh my God, that wouldn't even be fair, bro. Like, that would not – Rashee Rice, bro, T. Higgins, Travis Kelce. Like, you got a lot of other people in there, too. I'm not sure. If they do that move, they're going to have to get rid of people like Sky Moore or probably I think Tony's out the window, too.
No, Tony's out, bro.
Yeah, he's out of there. So they got a lot of – and then you got Patrick Mahomes taking a $21.5 million cut just to go get him some – give me the big ones. You know what I mean? He's like, I need some more ammunition. We gonna cut. He sees what's going on. He sees all the moves. So he's like, what? Say less. So he's doing a Brady move. He's taking less money to get better players and get another ring. And I feel like it's possible for them to go for 3. They got the same defense.
This guy here, bro, someone's got to be on the lookout. Hopefully, for the Bengals' sake, they keep him. But we'll see what happens, man. These trades have been pretty fucking exciting. All right,
T. Higgins stays there, bro. Stay in the Bengals, T. I hope you listen to me. Stay in the Bengals, man. All right.
Let's see. Who else you want to go through? I mean, there's a lot of guys.
Let's go to Josh Jacobs, man. Josh Jacobs is right above T. Higgins. He was.
Right
there you go.
All right.
Josh Jacobs, bro. You feel me? The running back, they said Raiders running back Josh Jacobs will enter free agency per sources. The Raiders have been unsuccessful in reaching a contract agreement as of Monday, as Jacobs will look forward in a new landing spot. Somebody commented Packers, please. I don't know how that magic happened, but he really ended up in the Packers.
Yeah.
If you go up and slide up in that situation, you see him there. He ended up, look at it. Look, keep going up a little more. No.
Oh, no, right here.
You
the Packers signed with Josh Jacobs. Multi-year deal worth more for $11 million. Damn. See them.
I want to see what he gonna look like in that uniform.
See, I don't think they have a picture with him. I don't think he put a picture of Jacobs in a Green Bay uniform. But yeah, I mean he's on Green Bay now. They got rid of this guy, Aaron Jones. So we'll see how that ends up shaking. I think Aaron Jones did he land a new spot on another team already?
Yeah.
I think he landed in the Vikings, right?
Yeah, he gets in the Vikings
somewhere. Or if that was in this picture, let's see. There's so much information here, guys. Let's look at this. Let's see. Let's see. I'm moving up. Let's see if he's up here. I think yep, right here. Yeah, Vikings are very interested in running back Aaron Jones per source. So, guys, I mean, this page.
You know the Ravens wanted him too, right? The Ravens was gonna pick up him before Derrick. Like if Derrick Henry would have took too long, but he wasn't. He was not trying to play no games. Derrick Henry had 8 years suffering in Tennessee, so he just went on and took his contract and said, "I'm gonna go run with Lamar Jackson. Why not?" But
Yeah,
I
and
think
then-
I
right
think
here, man.
Aaron Jones going to the Vikings is gonna be great, bro. Let's exit out. Let's exit out of that because he did not go to the Ravens and he ain't got nothing to do with the Ravens. You feel me? We gotta be gentle when we around this. You know what I mean? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That guy didn't come our way, so it's fine. I'm cool with that. I still respect them. I don't know why the Packers let him go because he literally was just carrying them in the playoffs. Like
Who's the
who's
other
better?
running back that they had?
Josh, what? AJ
on
Dillon.
Green Bay. Yeah.
He's gone too.
Oh, he's gone too? Shit.
Yeah, he
All right,
leaving.
well.
They offering him money somewhere else. He's gone. So they bring in Josh Jacobs, and that's what they're gonna be running with. Josh Jacobs. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. Who's better or who I prefer? Honestly, I prefer Aaron Jones. Why? Because he's smart, bro. He's a smart running back. Josh Jacobs, he sees a gap, he's explosive. I'm going through it. Boom. Aaron Jones will literally jog behind people. He finds a way to get there because he's smart. He knows how to run around people. He don't even see, he makes it look so easy. So if you look at both their highlights and you see how Aaron Jones runs, like the dude is amazing, bro. Like the way he makes it look so, and he's not even that big. If you notice, he's real small. He just got some huge shoulder pads, but he's real small. He's not too big, you know, a little frail, but he make it happen. He run out there like a grown man, bro. And I don't know why Green Bay let him go, bro. But that was a great pickup for the Vikings. I said that was an amazing pickup for the Vikings. He's gonna be back there with Ty Chandler's. That's gonna be a good duel. That's gonna be a good duel. So regardless of whatever quarterback they get, I'm sure they're gonna have fun. They're gonna make things happen. And I just hope a great year for Justin Jefferson. They got him hostage over there. They said they ain't letting him go for nothing.
Yeah.
They just
think,
told the people forget it.
You think the Vikings might pick up Justin Fields? Or do you think they'll probably want to land someone else?
I promise you that's their best bet.
Ooh. All right, there you go.
That's their best bet. Like Justin Fields to the Vikings is a wonderful prediction as well. Why? Because they have no one. They don't have no one, bro. Like,
because I think I think they had Dobbs at one point, right, as one of their like starting quarterbacks for a little bit.
yeah, during the season they brought him in because everyone.
And they saw some success with him, a running quarterback, an athletic quarterback, very different than Kirk Cousins, right? Who doesn't really run at all.
Yeah,
He
it was
kinda
kind
just,
of
sits in the
frustrating.
pocket. Yeah, so I think
He
maybe
sits in
they
the
might
pocket,
try
you
it
said,
out.
right? He
What's
kind
up?
of sits in the pocket. You said.
Kirk Cousins, yeah,
Yeah.
Kirk just sits in the pocket. I mean, he's just like those normal, I can't call him by the book, but like those normal quarterbacks who sit in the pocket, like Tom Brady. He sits in the pocket. He could run if he wants to, but he chooses to like battle out in the pocket and just like throw from there. But obviously, Justin Fields is a guy who could sit in the pocket, or he could just run and just run around, go crazy, and run for a touchdown. He's the worst person. I honestly hate if I'm like looking at games and I have to bet against a team whose quarterback can run like him, because
Right.
literally he can make something random happen. He can start running around, chuck the ball up, run 10 yards, get a first down. I hate Justin Fields, but I mean, he's on my team. You know, it's good and bad because he fumbles the ball a lot. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see if he ends up there, man.
If he does, then that'll be great to see him there. You know, that'll be a good trio. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Yes,
we
you
have to go
got-
to this one, bro. We have to go to this one. This is the one that got me so upset. I mean, I knew he was probably getting let go, but I cannot believe Saquon went to the Eagles, bro. The ops.
I'm gonna be
Like,
honest
listen.
with you. Like the Giants got so many ops, bro. Like the Patriots is their ops, the Cowboys is their ops, the Eagles is their ops. The Giants got problems with everybody. Like Eli started problems and left havoc everywhere. But I feel like personally, old school wise, I think the Cowboys is their real life rival. But the
No, for
Eagles is their super ops because of what Deshaun Jackson did to them. Nobody. So you know who's the Giants op? That kicker who kicked the ball to him. They told him not to kick it to him, and he still kicked it to him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, you feel me? Deshaun Jackson had to do what he had to do. That play was great. That play right there was crazy.
I don't know
Oh,
who
man.
cropped this, bro, but I know for a fact Saquon's arms aren't this small, though. This is one thing. Like, this definitely, obviously, this is not a real picture of him, but these arms definitely too small. My boy Saquon's yoked. But
Nah, they
dude,
over there talking about they pulling a truck.
I do think it's a good move for Saquon though if they keep I guess certain players on that team because they have an amazing offensive line. He couldn't really run with the Giants how terrible their offensive line was. The only thing that concerns me if you're an Eagles fan is if Saquon can stay healthy. That's been the biggest problem. He hasn't been able to stay healthy because you could be as talented as you want, but if you can't play, it doesn't mean anything, right?
At all.
So
it doesn't.
So we'll see. We'll see how he ends up doing. But what do you think about this pickup? You think it's a good pickup for the Eagles, or?
How can I explain? I don't see a difference, bro. Because honestly, I feel like Miles Sanders was doing great. Any running back that stands behind that offensive line is gonna do great. Now we lost the heart of the offensive line. Kelsey's not coming back, and he was the man, and everyone and all four of those guys' faces talking about, listen, as long as we block, we win, we do good. Is the tush push gonna be the same this year without Kelsey? Because he's the one that started it. He was the one that he was the one that got down there and risked his life every time they did that play. Because that play is dangerous, bro. That wasn't they made it look easy, but it wasn't easy to do that, bro. But that brotherly love push, I don't know if it's gonna be the same. I don't know if the blocking scheme and the system's gonna be the same. I just know Saquon Barkley is gonna make something happen regardless because he didn't have anybody blocking for him in the Giants, and he was carrying them all them years. I compare him the same way with Derrick Henry. Both players who was sitting in a team who had nothing else. Like, imagine other teams knowing that the only thing that team is going to do is run the ball, and you still made it happen. You still either got somebody out the way. You still scored. You still, like, Derrick Henry's something else. Like, he's oh, man.
Dude's
when we
huge,
talking about
bro.
Saquon, yeah, he's huge. But when we talking about Saquon, to do the things that Derrick Henry is capable of doing at his height, his size, he got some power behind him, bro. He got a lot of years in him. A lot of people want to say that these players aren't the same from when they was young, or like everyone is still young, bro. These guys are in shape. They eat different types of food. The way they maintain their weight and all that kind of stuff, they maintain themselves young. They're in the game for a reason. They're getting paid millions for a reason. People saying that like he's not running the same, or like Derrick Henry's not running the same. This year is gonna prove to everyone that those it don't matter what age you at. If you in that game and you feel like you can still play and you healthy and them legs is gone, they're gonna make things happen. So for the Eagles to pick up Saquon, I think it was a great pickup. Anyone who pick up Saquon is a wonderful pickup. But you got somebody like AJ Brown who's in that team that even if the ball is moving, like let's say if the run game is working, he's still going to cry like, yo, throw me the ball. Like, I don't know who goes to watch him play every time that he just feels the need that the ball has to be thrown to him. And that's the problem with him and Jalen Hurts. Like, they always going back and forth, like, throw me the ball, throw me the ball. And if you be honest with me, if I feel like who's the number one receiver on that team, I say it's Smitty, bro.
Yeah, Devontae, yeah.
I feel like it's Smitty, bro, because that kid is elite. He's like that. He's going to go up for the ball. He's always open. He causes separation. AJ Brown's that dude that you just give him the ball and watch him move everybody out the way. Like, he's like a receiver / running back. Like, you know what I mean?
He's like T.O., bro. He's a huge athletic guy. He's like, who's the guy from the Seahawks that's really good? That's big.
DK Metcalf.
Yeah, Metcalf, bro. Like, those guys like that, man, like, shit. I don't know how guys could cover him, bro.
Imagine both of
Guy's
those
a monster.
dudes in the same team, bro. That's...
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy, bro.
And Devontae looks small. I think he's only like 5'9", like 170 or 180. The guy's crafty. He must be really quick and crafty because he's able to like catch balls. I mean, he got the fucking Heisman, right, in college.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not a mistake that he's so good. But yeah, man. As a Giants fan, sucks to see this guy over here, but it is what it is, man. Like,
what are they gonna do with him? Of course, they're gonna run the ball with him. But are they gonna be more successful because of that, or is that gonna help them better? I feel like they need to go get some defense, man. They need to get some cornerbacks. Like, they stacked up on the D line, and they just lost Fletcher. So losing Fletcher is gonna be a problem, bro. Like, they better go get some corners, secondaries, because Bradbury, all them dudes, they wasn't looking too good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know, man. I mean,
they had them on skates, couldn't even tackle, bro.
All right, let's see. This is the last one right here. We got, well, not the last one. I'm sorry. This is the next one. Next big one. This is the one that I think you probably want to talk about the heaviest. Derrick Henry to the Ravens.
Honestly, what you think about that? Let's hear what you got to say first about that, because honestly,
Me?
I'm
I
still
mean,
confused.
Well, look, I'll say this. I do like, you had a whole, you talked a lot about how people don't believe, running backs are the same. And if they're getting old, you don't put as much trust in them or people don't favor them as much. I mean, there's a reason why running backs get paid fairly less than quarterbacks, even though their impact is almost as equal as everyone else, because they're the most exposed to get hurt. I mean, they're always getting banged up. They're getting hurt all the time. Their lifespan is much shorter than most other positions in the NFL. I mean, Derrick Henry, he's definitely still elite, right? Don't get me wrong. But I mean,
said lifespan.
it's true though. That's why, like, you see like guys like I'm trying to think of some guys that got like Ezekiel Elliott. He was getting like $2 million contracts, even though he's still pretty. I mean, he didn't perform well this year, but he was on the Patriots, and the Patriots were just terrible, right? So I don't know if it was because of him only or because of the Patriots, but nonetheless, it's been like a kind of a industry thing. Running backs are never going to get paid that much unless like you're a super special talent, because the odds of you getting hurt are much higher than a quarterback. Like the
Yes,
quarterback
it is.
Yeah, like you don't see no 40-year-old running backs. I mean, I don't know, maybe there are some, but I don't know if too many that are playing at an elite level at 40 years old. It's too tough. There's no way. You're getting hit all the time. You have to be very quick. But Derrick Henry's a little bit different though. I mean, he's a unique character. I mean, we'll see. I mean, the Ravens have a really good offensive line. I think he's a good fit. I mean, he's an extreme threat, right? If you put him with Lamar, I mean, dude, we'll see what happens. I think it's a good pickup for them. I don't know what like the money was like. I don't know if they had to drop some people or maybe that they let go of some people to get him. But I think it's a great pickup for them.
If I'm not mistaken,
boost,
I think Dalvin Cook is going to be right behind him.
Oh, okay. Then I mean that's fucking crazy. Then I mean, if they have Dalvin Cook too, but Dalvin Cook, I think he was kind of like tailing off even on the Vikings, kind of at the end. He was always getting hurt
bro.
too.
When you're not getting paid, nobody want to play, bro. That's how these
But he
players.
was getting hurt too. He was getting hurt too.
Mean, them
That's
Florida
what they want
boys
these young
don't
guys,
slow
man.
down. That's how I feel like it. Them guys from Miami out there, Florida boys, they do not slow down, bro. But Derrick Henry stepping up, and we seen Gus Edwards get released. It's a lot going on, bro. It's a lot going on. Gus Edwards went to the Chargers, by the way. If you didn't know about that.
No, I didn't know. Wow.
I guess he's replacing Austin Eckler, and it's not gonna be fun watching Austin Eckler in another uniform over there with Washington. Then you got Gus Edwards over here with the Chargers. Like the running back, they be throwing them around everywhere, bro. I don't know why they doing that to them like that when those are one of the most dedicated players to their teams, because shit, the job they do, it ain't easy, bro.
I think it's just because of what I said. It's just the GMs, the coaches, the staff. They look at running backs. Obviously, they're very important, but their max like peak is like 2 to 3 years, and after that they start tailing off. They gotta find someone new, maybe, unless they're like a very special player, which they hope they can find. But a lot of these guys just be getting hurt. I think that's what it is. I mean, I don't know, Derrick Henry, he was hurt a little bit last year, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, these guys are, like, you have to be a little bit wary, I think. That's why they don't pay him that much, because they know no matter how good you are, how healthy you are at the time, it only takes one crazy tackle, because you're going to get tackled, for you to end your season or be out for like 2 weeks.
Right. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I feel like if they find another threat receiver, that'll make them feel like, okay, now we got two things to deal with. Because if you only got Rashard Bateman, Zay Flowers, and Mark Andrews. Hopefully Andrews comes back a little better than last year, We got Nelson Aguilar as well out there. Like, we can't forget these are sneaky good people. But I feel like I would remove Bateman and pick up a good receiver, a new rookie. They need somebody tall and fast, because Zay Flowers is a speed receiver, but he's not a jump ball guy. They don't got a jump ball guy yet. Like
T. Higgins, man. There you go.
Yeah, bro. Like I said it before they picked up Henry. I'm like, why are you not picking up T. Higgins, bro? Lamar Jackson's a running back himself too. I respect the Derrick Henry situation, but you got a stacked up. You had Gus Edwards, J.K. Dobbins, Dalvin Cook. They had this new kid, Keontae Mitchell. I know his last name Mitchell. Bro, you good there. You set up straight. Why you go ahead and got rid of all those decent people that made it happen for you? Because if we want to rewind and really see what the Ravens looked like last year, that was a whole injured team, bro. They was injured everywhere. In the defense, on the offense, from Mark Andrews to J.K. Dobbins blowing out ACL. Like, it was injuries all over the field, bro. Like Lamar Jackson had to rebuild that team throughout in the middle of the season, and they made it as far as they thought they never could. Imagine next year when they actually come back strong and better. But when you got Patrick Mahomes to deal with, bro, it's crazy, bro. This is what they did to beat Patrick Mahomes. Nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, dude. I mean, if Henry's in his prime mode, bro, the guy's unstoppable. I mean, he's running downhill. Like, the guy's fucking tough to tackle. The guy's huge, bro. We seen him throw he fucking one arm, stiff arm. Someone that was really good from the Bills. I forgot his name. Tossed him, bro. I was like, holy shit, this guy's an animal. And he's doing it to the elite dudes too. He's making him look small. So I think it's a good pickup by them. I mean, you can't say it's a bad one, but
it's not.
Mm-hmm. But I'll say probably to your point, like if they got T Higgins too, shit, it's gonna be dangerous.
No, wait. They get T Higgins too on top of Henry.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be asking questions where this money's coming from, because I feel like it's the Swift effect. You remember the money they gave to all these NFL teams because of all the money they made, due to the streamings. They really donated some money to all these NFL teams. Now they getting all these superstars. Like, make it interesting. We giving you money to make it happen. Go ahead. Let's see what they got for us, bro. You know who I want to talk about next?
Let's see. We're 31 minutes in, so let's see. Maybe we can talk about one more that you want to talk about.
Yeah, I want to get one more out the way, but we're gonna save that. We're gonna save that for the next episode because that is defense. So the next episode we're gonna talk about the defensive moves and stuff like that. We spoke about some running backs. We spoke about just running backs for now. Sooner or later we're gonna be talking about receivers. Yeah, wide receivers. We talk about defensive players. Hopefully we could get NFLPREME to come up with us on the next episode. But we got the main things out the way. Russell Wilson, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley. I want to see where T. Higgins is going. We all want to see it. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, for sure. Absolutely. For all you guys that are like on fantasy, you're doing your drafts, you guys like some legacy leagues. I mean, these are good things to pay attention to because you could pick up some guys off the waiver, make some trades. So obviously, you watched all the way to this point. Thank you. Give us a follow, a like.
Yes, sir.
Comment. What do you guys think? Who you guys looking forward to seeing on your team or get traded? Because, I mean, it looks like it's just starting, man. The trades are just starting. So that's it for me on my end. I don't know if you want to say anything else, Booby, before
No, I don't want to say anything else. I just want everybody to tune into the defensive side because that's going to be the one that y'all really want to hear about because defense is where the game depends on. You know what I'm saying? If a defense is doing their job, games will fall short. So y'all going to want to hear the next episode, fellas. Like Lock Talk said, give us a follow. Stay active, show love, support, be great to one another. I'm always going to close it out like that. Bet on yourself first, always, fellas. All right, man.